Howdy everyone, Velocity here, back in action for, 2 rooms attraction, I guess. I didn't know this home was going to have 2 rooms. This room is divided by the original partition wall. You could use a partition with the same design as the wall to section off a room however you like. Just let us know if you'd like to give it a try. So that's what this is. Who would have thought? It'd be nice if I'd work one into the design of my place. I hear you. Okay. As far as using partition walls or not, we'll leave it up to Lost. I probably could have told you about this feature earlier, but I can't want to surprise you. See, the partition wall was my idea. I'd be happy if you find it useful as you design homes. You'll find an option by doing that, and looking at. So bust it out if you want to divvy up a room. After you place it, you can move it in the same way as furniture. Try out a bunch of different stuff with it. Okay, I'll be waiting out on the yard for you to finish. Make us proud. You got it, monkey. Hehe, monkey. Okay. Bloop, bloop, bloop. So we have several of those little areas right here, and we have a whole lot to go with this situation. I don't know how big I want the area, but I feel like we can make the partition wall a little bit more different, a little more divided this way. So we're gonna like do this. We should actually like make this place bigger. There you go. I like having big houses. I like the idea of these peeps actually like doing that, actually having a big house in the middle of their house. So I do kind of want it to be like this and then like this. You know what we could do is we could just kind of like boop, 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 and then twirl it and spin it. Come on. Oh, it doesn't really work. I thought it was gonna work that way, but it doesn't. It doesn't let me deviate like that. Why though? Why don't you let me deviate that way? Come on, bro. So if you can't tell what I'm planning just yet, you'll find out soon enough. Okay. The first thing we need to really do though. Cool. Can only be used indoors and wall mounted items can be hung from them. No! Ow! Terrible. So what we need to do is have it to where we could get those floor mats and whatnot. Blue dotted room, don't like that. No thank you, I'm sorry. We could have the flooring like this, that's fine girl. You could have it that way. And then we could have it to where blue art pattern, blue quilt. No, thank you. Starry wall looks nice. I like the starry wall design, but I feel we could do better. Kilala, Kiki, la la la. What if we did a starry wall here? There you go. So we did a starry wall here. Yes, that works. Good. Is perfecto. Si. Okay. So we're gonna have this right over here. Oh no. Where's my windows? Where do my windows go? But Mascusa Law, I need windows. Windows, please. I was gonna use that. So this is problem. We need windows. Windows. So the starry wall, no. So it's like this. Will the starry wall let me have it? The starry wall let me have that? Okay, cool. You'll be our accent wall. There you go. I like that actually a little bit better. to be honest. It's far tamer, and I like that. I like that for sure. Nordic pid lighting. That's interesting for sure. I like the dreamy hang decorations more though. These are really cute. I like them. So we'll get that out. Forget about your worries and your worries for worse. So we got the white one. Yeah, let's get a blue one. I think I want to have 3 of these total, to be honest. I just feel like it kind of works out that way. It's kind of a way to sort of divide a room more, as well as show wares. Do you see what I'm going for right now? There was a hint. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay. There you go. That kind of works. I will take this. There you go. So you kind of have it there, where it's just like, ooh, that's a little nice. That's nice and neat right there. Okay. So for hanging stuff, because I do want to hang stuff, we could have Blanche here. That's kind of cool. Oh, you have a dreamy wall rack. That's really cute. I didn't know you could have a little dreamy wall rack. Yeah, we're not going to do that quite yet. That's really nice. Dried flower garden. No, that's bleh. You know? We could do better than that. Oh, Kiki Lala poster. That's really cutesy. I like that. For sure. And we're going to get a Kiki Lala cock. The little poster's super, super cute. We could do like a number of things here for sure, but I feel like we could do better. You! What can I have for you? Just those. Okay, screw you. Give me better stuff. Give me better stuff. Waka, 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 waka. Okay, we can't put this on here. That makes me sad. That's fine. We'll put that over here. Fa-fa. And then you're going to be going over here, bud. No, all the way over. There you go. So everyone will be like, tell me about your day. Oh, it's clock o'clock. Got to get clocking. Okay. Art's reception counter would probably be best for what I'm going for, but I want to see if I could do anything else. Like the clothing closet, for sure we need to put in here. I love that idea. Not liking all the things. Oh, it's fine. It is fine. Why? Because this is storage. Right over here. Ooh. Oh, that was weird. Fine. That's good. So, right here. Ooh, can we make you different? Yes, we can. I'm fine with you being pink. What was the other ones? No, not really. It not really pastel stuff. I was hoping for it, but it just wasn't there. Yeah, we'll give you the white. There you go. That works out just dandy. And you, what can I make you? We're gonna make you red. We're gonna make you pay. Okay. So we did that all nice and friendly. Is this the closest thing I have to what I want? I feel like it is. Let's see here. You do it like this. Really? Bro! Out. Seriously. Come on. I'm trying to do your thing and you're like right in the middle of things. It kind of works. It's not the best, but it kind of works. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's see. Oh, jeez. My controller fell. I was just like, oh no. Let's see. I really wish the parchment walls would let you like hold things, because that would make things a little easier. Nail art set. Pink and then black. I do like that. We're not gonna, this is gonna be over here. Like so. Pop-up book is cool and all, but no. You will go there. Scrapbook. Black. White. Pink works. We're doing pink, baby. Okay. So have y'all figured it out yet? Because, like, I felt like it's pretty obvious what I'm doing here, what I'm setting up, what I'm pulling the little thing on. Yes, this works actually. Yes. I just like how it says, new special offer. Best choice. I like best choice most because it sounds stupid. It sounds like something that someone will put out there. Like, yes, best choice most. What do you mean by that? Best choice most. Please stop yelling at me. Okay. Yes, because we can have that out here. Are you seeing what I'm doing yet, folks? Because, like, I feel very, very happy that, like, I came in here knowing exactly what I wanted to do. And I just feel like we don't get that very often on these kind of things. And it's really nice just to have that, you know? It's very just like, oof, 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 ooh. So, oof. There you go. Best choice! What is the best choice? Best choice! What? Best choice! We're gonna have that in front of the thing right here. I know it doesn't quite work out the way that it should. It's whatever. It's fine. It's the cloud maker. So we need to do this real quick. Activate it. Form of activating. There you go. Back at it again. Do. Now the thing is that do I really want a bed? Like the bed, this Kilala bed. Oh my god, it looks so just like like a fall asleep to it, like right then and there. I like the idea that, like, after she does all her things, like, she'll do that. But as we established, she's a home for handcrafts and whatnot, and she really making her business about it, you know? Like, she's really making it go for her. There you go. And we can finally put magazine! Don't you just love magazine? I know I love magazine! Okay, where we heading? Where we're stepping? Okay, Nordic shelf. Red looks nice. I like the idea of the red. Little flowers, butterflies, raindrops keep falling on my. We'll do flowers because it's cliche. So, like so, like so. Can we? Yes! It shouldn't be that evil, should it? It should not, that should not have been like a super evil laugh, but here I am doing it anyway. Because I can. That's how I am. That's me. You need to accept me for who I am, people. Evil. It's not my fault I was born like that. It is my fault for continuing to do it and not changing. You should have known that already. Let's see here. We have a lot of nice little things here. I'm just very, very happy that I can finally, like, step to it, you know? Just, like, break through it. Shogi divider. Divider. Oh, there you go. This is what I'm talking about, baby! Yes. The best kind. Have you noticed what I'm doing yet? Because I noticed. Is this a little too... I feel like it is. I feel like it's too claustrophobic. If we can move this just a little more. Yeah, it covers it a little bit, but it's not to the point where I'm mad at it. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. That works. Especially considering what we're doing. Wahahaha. Good. Alright. We have a stair dresser. That's a fresh dose maker. Tension pull. Pull. Do 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 do. Just need a little more. I feel like it's too. You know, we could do best choice right there. There you go. Best choice. Fantastic. Okay. This is good. This is very good. Tall file cabinet. I feel like this place wouldn't have that just yet. Wheelchair? Wood parchment? What do you think this establishment is? We would have like a little like thing, so that makes sense. Okay. Sorry it's a little bit jumpy today, like I have things to attend to, and a bladder that's out of my control. Not the best situation, I'll admit. Not the greatest of situations. But you know what? I'm having a good time. I hope y'all are too, because like this has been pretty fun so far. Pretty good blast from the past. So we got that, and then we have this. Well, you could have that there. No? Why won't you be on things? That's weird that you won't be on that. Okay. Can we... How solidified... You can still be there. How... I need to see. I need to personally see how well that works out. You can? Barely. So you can still work with it. That's fine. If you can still work with that and just be there, that's fine. Cool. We'll keep that at it. Let's see what else. Podium. People trying to do a podium up in this. Medium wood parchment. This would be like that. Pink wood. That's cool and all, but that doesn't really help with the situation. The other one does, because just the way that it is and just kind of like, ooh, you know? But it's a little too, you know? I need things to extend just a little bit. Just a little bit, just a little bit. We don't need all this. I guess we could do that, right? Because it would be part of the situation and kind of just goes around, comes around. I like that. There you go. There's that. I definitely feel like there's not a lot of theming going on with this just yet, but we'll get there. Now we have best offer. No, best choice. Best choice. Best choice. What is the bestest choice, though? I have to wonder. And then, baby. We have an ironing set? Yo, I didn't even notice about this ironing set. Where can we put the ironing set? Okay, so that could go there. That's cool and everything. Don't quite want it to go there. Can I not with that situation? Really? Someday I'll get this brother under control. But for now, I'll get this. Is that a rug we have? Heck yeah, rug it up, baby! There you go. Very kitschy. Very quiche. Very moist. Okay. We need something else over here. We need a few things over here to make it going. And if you haven't guessed already, it's a little thrift retail store. One of those little mom and pop shops that she opened up. She decided to do that right then and there. And just kind of like, lady, why did you put your whole savings into this? I'm not sure you know what you're doing. And the banker was just like, fine, whatever, I'll just take your money anyway. Turns out she's girl bossing the whole entire thing. So it's just kind of like, nice. Yeah, we can hang this on the thing, right? We can. No, I don't want you to do that. I want you to go. Okay. Hang on things while mounting time. It's like a different crime. While mounting things. It's something that you would say to somebody. While mounting things. See, the first one that we did, I envisioned more akin to, like, oh, hey, we have it to where, like, you're basically, like, building your own little, like, sweatshop, little area for yourself. You're a designer, role designer. You do a bunch of things and whatnot, and this one is more, she just does whatever she likes to do. She's getting the amount that she needs done. She's working it, making it go for herself, and just honestly, she probably should have been out of business a long time ago. But you know what? She's still here. That's good enough sometimes. Where are you at? I guess we could do shoes, huh? Would she have a lot of shoes? I don't think she would have a lot of shoes. But I do want to put in more things here. The Zen hair clipper. A Zori. No. I want to put something here. Maybe a hat. I like the idea of a hat. I like that idea. Shoesies are always good. I love the shiny bow platform shoes. They're super, super cute. It makes me just go, wow, every time. So there you go. There's shoes right there. Cool. Awesome. I don't think we get enough there. The problem here is this. And I don't want to use the arcade thing because it feels too arcadey to me. But maybe we should just use the dang reception desk. Maybe we should just call it quits here and just be like, yeah, this is what it is, fam. That's just the way it goes. There's a pink one. Just do it lost. It's fine. Just do it. There you go. There. Yeah, it works. It's fine. As long as there's nothing else there, you're good. And then she has like a little area that she can like go do things, and there's a little spot right here that people can look at. I want to hang some more things, but I feel like I just don't have the ability to. So that's the thing that's making me sad right now. Like I can't like really like get behind. And I definitely feel like there needs to be a music thing. I guess we could just use that cutesy music thing. The clothes closet we have elsewhere. We could just have the cute chair and the cute tea table out here. There's a sky blue. I like the sky blue, believe it or not. I know it's kind of like, why are you doing it like this? And all I'll tell you is just a matter that she like has like a little break area for herself. And she like does this little end right here. This is her work area. This is her other work area. This is her relaxed spot. This is a little shopping part right here where people can go shop and everything. They have a little waiting room. Like, oh yeah, I could do that. Just give me some time. You know? I like that idea. I think it's cool. We do need like a little greenery. We should get that. There you go. So there it is. Now there's a plant there for them. Kind of works out. We need a few other things. You know what? I just figured out where I could put that thing. Fantastic. This is indeed a spot where it's not a corporate area, you know? It's an area specifically made for her, and she's doing her own thing with it. So, yeah, see, this is the problem, is I was looking in the wrong area. So, we need to get two things in particular. We need to get a cash register, which we'll get in a bit. Modeling clay. Uh-oh. It's pretty neat. Get modeling clay. Magazine. I do want to keep the ironing board for sure. Come on, where are you at? Where you is? Where you is? I like this as the idea that Lucy goes here to like get her dolls, and the other girl, she actually just like goes and Blanche, she goes and like she sells her wares here as well. Like, I love that idea, but we'll have to like put Blanche a little bit elsewhere. Why are you? There you go. There's the cute music player. I was like looking for it the whole time. I was like, where is it? Yellow, sky blue. Sky blue seems to work best. There you go. Now we have the music right there. And now we need a cash register to make it go. So people go, brr, 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 you owe this much money to me. And it's like, oh no, I don't have that many bells. It's like you can repay the favor some other way. And uses them for free labor. Yeah. I didn't say she was a good person when she did this. I just said that she's a go-getter, okay? Understand. Let's see here. Come on. There it is. Touchscreen. She probably shouldn't have like a touchscreen like this. If anything, you know what? She probably would have a cordless phone. I like the idea of that more. Simply on the fact that she would just like pick it up and be like, oh yeah, this is Ottilie's little vacation getaway. Staycation vacation. I don't know how to say it. It's your little spot. It's a little spot to get stuff. I don't know what to put for everything here. We could have fragrance sticks. I like the idea of her having a fragrance, that little thing. Why? Because she literally is one of those pupes that would do it, you know? And everyone would be like, oh, okay. There you go, there's the cute one. Cute chair. We could have the red one right here. There you go. So that's for that part right there. This one is for over here. For working over this way. We're gonna have it to where she could like work right there, and then we have the little sewing thing right here. She likes to do old school sewing sometimes, but not always. It's just kind of like one of those things where just like, oh, I gotta do this. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is where she keeps all her products. And then she like brings them out and like does things. And then we also have the DIY place right here. And outside is a little claymation area. And a little workbench for her outside. In case it's a bigger project that she needs to get done. There's nothing else like really here. You can kind of see it just kind of be that way. In fact, we could just do it that way. So, Shazam! It looks exactly like there's not a lot there. So there you go. That means we could have a little bit more here. We do need an iron place to iron. Iron helps us play. So, I don't like piano bench. I don't like the idea of the bed right there. I like the idea of the bed where it's at. It looks nice. It seems like a humble little thing. She doesn't make enough to really have another place. So it's just kind of like she needs a bed here too, you know? That feels like a very nice thing to me. She could have like little dressers, like another dresser, I guess. That would kind of work. Open wooden shelves. Kind of an interesting situation. Books. No, she's not a nerd. No, thank you. We're not going that route. I'll be damned if that happens. Let's see here. She wouldn't have the TV. Fireplace. That's an interesting choice, but no. A bathroom stall, no. You go to the bathroom outside. Them's the rules. I don't like the idea of her having a loom. I feel like only Blanche should have that. Yeah, I don't think we have anything else that we could really add here that would, like, be nice in terms of what we want. We can't put things on little parchment, so that doesn't really work out too well either. So it's just like, I can only do so much, you know? So the thing we need to find out the most is where to put the iron stuff. We need to figure that out. That is the only thing we need to figure out on this little spot right here. We don't need a log. We don't need that. We should have a longer table. Project table. Like that. Like the idea of a project table. Yes. So this is a project table. There you go. And then we just burp, burp, burp. There you go. So now there's a little room in between this. Should I have put like a little fern here or something else? Like another like little granary thing? It might be good to do that. Let's see what we could make. Let's do it like this. Like this. So now we have like an iron thing, we have all that. I'm also gonna go ahead and just like activate these really quick. So boop. Oh, does that make the sound already? I guess. That's fine. Okay. Yes. I like the idea of like music, like little noises going on and whatnot. So we have all that together. Show me. Bring me more. No, I don't like the idea of putting a dollhouse there or a hamster's cage. It's a neat little thing, but no, no, no. No, she would have a cordless phone if I'm thinking about it. She doesn't need a cartoonist set. She doesn't need stacked books all over the place. She doesn't need that. She just doesn't. We already have fragrances. We don't have any food. She's doing work here. She's not here to eat, you know? I feel like that's the utmost important thing to do, on top of the fact of like getting her a little thing. Did we get the shrish? What do we have? I think it was this, the fan palm. It was the fan palm. So let's get the yucca actually. So the reason why I chose the yucca is because I'm probably not going to use it for like anything else, honestly. So now it's time to shine. It's right here, right now. Yeah, it's fine. Just like right there. This is just kind of like give it a little bit extra little flump. So this feels like a nice little range of space and whatnot that she has in terms of things. It could be a little bit better, but it's fine for what it needs to be. And that's all I really need from that. Now for like hanging things and whatnot, in terms of other things, we don't really need the dry stuff. That scared me. That scared me. I forgot like I have a tablet now and it makes those kind of noises and I need to make sure to like unget that. So we need Blanche's photo right around here. What are you doing? Wall mount it, you piece of pizza! Oh my goodness. Wall mount. Wall mount! There you go. So we're establishing lore here. These two work together in terms of doing things and whatnot. White looks nice. Pop. I kind of like pop a little bit more. White feels a little too white, you know? I'd rather do pastel. Pastel is more for angle. So we're gonna put that over here. So the reason why we're doing it is kind of like, oh yeah, she's the one that like made this or something. Like she makes some of these things that we have in our store. Like, oh, Blanche does? I didn't know that. And they're just like, yeah, of course. Did you want to like be a part of this little thing? Like, oh, I would ever so like that. Burr, 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 burr. So I think it's nice. We don't really need those. That's fine. We can have the race here. That's fine. That actually works out to our level. Everything else really doesn't work. The air conditioning does, and this does. So we can have this. So we're gonna have the white one. Yeah, we could have it like right here. So we're gonna have more of those right there. There's a black one. There is a blue one. And there's a green one. Just doing the pastel colors and whatnot. There you go, put that there. Then we have that. Yes. Little merchandise thing is going. See how they're just kind of like merchandise like all over the place? Just kind of like little knickknacks. This is the kind of a quiche thing that I was going for sure. Do we have anything else? Air conditioning would kind of work. I do like the idea of that. Let's see. We do have a pink one. So the air conditioning is going to actually be right over here. This is the place where she's going to work out a lot more. And she's going to like be running hot, you know? She doesn't need that mess. She doesn't need to deal with all that. Everybody else could be hot but her. You know? I like the idea of a bulletin board, but at the same time I don't. So I think autograph cards would be better situation for this. Handprints, illustrations, words of wisdom, comedians. And then we have custom design. Kisu. I really need to get more of these, like for sure. I think that would work out pretty well. Painting music notes is okay. Is okay. We'll just get that. So the reason why I like this idea is that she's like, she gets things from other people and whatnot, and she likes to brag about it just a little bit. But everything else is kind of like a whatever situation. She doesn't need a degree of anything like that. So it just kind of works out pretty well. That's really it, I'm gonna be honest. Aside from the wreaths, which I do like the idea of wreaths having. So we're gonna like put some wreaths up here and just kind of like show it. So Cosmos, Tulip, this. Okay. Why do you do this to me? Okay. So the wreaths are actually going to be like right here. So they are the most that we have in terms of things. There you go. So why are they right here, you may ask? Is very simple. It's just here. It's just here for them to show and whatnot. So it's just like a little merchandise that they could go get. And it's supposed to be kind of like a storefront that like immediately bam hits you right there. And there's the little workstation that she works at and everything. And there we go. I will see you in a bit once I get all of the shining done. Home. Yo, I'm done. Yup. This is your vacation home. Is Ray. We did it. Oh, how lovely. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the time and effort you put into this. You made me so happy, Fuzzy. Yes, little short mademoiselle. What exactly what you wanted? Wah, 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 wah. Home for handicrafts. There it is. This is her opening lobby right here. It's used specifically for one reason only. To get the attention of her customers. And then in the back, she has, things that she can see, but apparently Parchments really hate the camera. Wow, this is a bad camera angle. Yeah, it just could not be bothered. It could not be bothered to do anything else. It said, hi, bye. Hi, bye. I'm so in love with my new vacation home. I can't stop admiring it. Oh, and if you have time before you head back, would you take some photos of vacation? Yes, of course, girl. Girl. Okay, let's get you set up. Woo-whoop. Okay, photo time. I can barely see her. Okay. Every time I'm like, how do I take a photo? Every bloody time. Probably could have done a little bit better than that, but that's fine. Let's see here. Photo here. And then over this way. What? Yeah, everything is just kind of like up and front about it. Come on. Okay. Alright, lady, you gotta move. I know you're a fashionista, but you gots to move. Come on, please. We gots to get moving. Okay. There you go. This is the back area. And then more of the back area right here. I go over this way, like so. We have it kind of like the right way. It's whatever. Let's see here. And like that. Just kind of work out the way that it do little things. Girl, I could barely see you. I forgot that you're shrimp. I totally forgot that you were a shrimp. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have made, like, the parchment so much, but it's fine. It's not the worst thing to happen, to be honest. And I think I like how most of this came out. You did a good job. Yes. You are around. Okay. I gots to go, honey. It's on your mind. I'm heading back! Yep. Sorry. Till next time. Bon voyage!